Ancient warriors. You are now tuned into the North Atlanta Network. Yeah, where we got the best news for you. Oh wow, I know you can't wait to see what we got in store. We got in store. Oh wow, we cover everything from politics to sports. Politics to sports. 11 stories. 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 11 stories.
Action!
All right, so it's Oscar season!
It is Oscar season!
Woo! Who's excited? You know, Oscar season is one of my favorite seasons of the entire year. You know what?
Besides Christmas season.
Yeah.
And my birthday.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know, I wonder how much North Atlanta appreciates the Oscars.
No, I didn't get home in time to watch it.
No.
I didn't.
No.
I didn't. No. No. I was playing soccer. No.
Bits and pieces.
Do you know what movies were nominated?
I know The Revenant was nominated. I feel like Creed would have been nominated too, and maybe Joy with Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
Okay.
I do. I know Spotlight was nominated and won. The Danish Girl, The Revenant for Best Actor. Room. And I think that's it.
Nope.
I know Revenant was. I don't know anything else though. No.
All right.
Nope.
The Revenant, Mad Max Fury Road, The Big Short. I think, yeah.
Straight Outta Compton.
Ant-Man.
Dope.
I'm not sure. Maybe like Divergent or something like that.
Probably How to Be Step Brothers. What's that from?
Concussion.
That movie Dope.
The Martian.
Creed, the Rocky movie.
I really liked The Big Short. I thought that one was really good.
Creed.
The Danish Girl.
Right along.
Inside Out.
The Revenant and The Martian.
The new Star Wars movie.
Star Wars. I really liked Star Wars.
My favorite movie of 2015 was Star Wars The Force Awakens.
I don't really think so because I think his character didn't have very much development.
I don't know. I think he should win an Oscar because
Why?
he never has. And people get on him about that, and it's like he needs to win one, so nobody can really get on his back about it anymore.
No, because all he did was grunt in the movie. It wasn't acting like he did in The Wolf on Wall Street or other movies.
Yes,
Why?
because he's amazing. Oh, he's perfect, so yeah.
Not for his performance or anything, just because.
Yeah, just because he's he's a good actor, and I just feel like they're holding off for the right moment, because he should have got an Oscar, you know what I'm saying?
I really just don't like him as a person at all, whatsoever.
Yeah, because he does a lot for the movie production and he doesn't really get a lot in return.
Do I think he deserves one? No. I feel like he's not.
Who he is?
I still don't feel like he deserves one.
Let's just not give him one since he's never won one. He doesn't need one. He doesn't need an Oscars.
I think he should get one.
I should get an Oscars, but I don't have one this year.
DiCaprio should get one because he's been trying.
No, he should.
Trying so hard.
Do you think that Leonardo DiCaprio deserves an Oscar?
I mean, that's a tough question. I think my thing is that if he didn't win it for Wolf of Wall Street, does he really deserve it for The Revenant?
Yeah, I agree, because his performance wasn't that good in The Revenant compared to all of his other films. I think that he should have gotten one because he's a great actor, but I don't think that The Revenant showcased his skills enough, you know? I think that if he didn't win one for Wolf of Wall Street, he should win one for The Revenant, you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know.
But you know who I really liked in that movie?
Tom Hardy.
Oh.
Were you gonna say it? Were you gonna say it?
Yes! He is so cute.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, anyway, let's check out who all these cute actors and actresses are from Margaret.
This is Margaret DiCaprio. Mrs. Margaret DiCaprio. Mrs. DiCaprio.
Margaret? Sorry. Here are some of the most attractive male actors of 2015, besides Leonardo DiCaprio.
Allison, you look a little different. I think did you just mean with your hair?
Yeah. You know, I was going for a whole different look, you know, kind of like Matt Damon did in The Martian.
Ooh, another hot actor.
Well, moving on, you know, some of these kids with a, you know, dying passion of love for the Oscars.
Like myself.
Yes, we decided to recreate some films that were nominated for Oscars. So, for example, The Martian. I don't think anyone did The Martian, but, you know, I could do a great Matt Damon.
Okay, let's just...
Yeah, so let's go check out those re-engineering segments.
You go to high school in Inglewood. You think you're gonna get into Harvard?
I'm from a poor, crime-filled neighborhood, raised by a single mother, don't know my dad, blah, blah. It's cliche.
I want you to do a favor for me.
Hey, little homie. Yeah, you, come here. Hey, come over here. Man, I be seeing y'all with your flat tops and your MC Hammer pants, looking like you came straight out of the DeLorean. What's up with that?
Well, the 90s was like the golden era of hip-hop. Everything from It Takes a Nation of Millions to The Blueprint was killing it back then. So, I mean, I guess me and my friends just wish we grew up back then.
Man, It Takes a Nation came out in '88. Blueprint came out in 2001. What are you talking about?
Technically, but the spirit of the music was still the 90s. You had everything from It Takes a Nation to Straight Outta Compton. Paid in Full was ahead of the time. And Blueprint was like the stamp. And then you got Biggie and Wu-Tang. They took it over the top.
Man, let's not forget, the 90s brought us Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, and let's not forget the Fresh Prince.
But you gotta admit, Summertime was a classic.
What's your name, little homie?
Malcolm.
All right, Malcolm. It's a cute little dime, about 2 lanes over.
Yeah.
Man, go over there and tell the dime wants to talk to her.
You want me to say it just like that?
Yeah, man, can you handle it?
Yeah.
Then get the stepping.
Do you want to be with me?
Can we talk about the lies you've been spinning me?
What lies? What lies?
You have to help me.
You have to help me.
What will happen to me if I fail your test?
It's calling to you. Just let it in.
Ben.
Han Solo. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Take off that mask. You don't need it.
What do you think you'll see if I do?
The face of my son.
son. He's gone. Weak and foolish like his father. So I destroyed him.
That's what Snoke wants you to believe. But it's not true. My son is alive.
No, the Supreme Leader is wise.
Snoke is using you for your power. When he gets what he wants, he'll crush you.
It's too late.
No, it's not. Come home with me. We miss you.
I'm being torn apart. I want to be free of this pain. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Will you help me?
Yes. Anything.
Thank you.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
That ain't it.
Hey, bro, Josh, you gotta go. If we gonna do this, you gotta go. Both of y'all.
Really? For real?
Yes, go. Donnie, you done? Cause I can say this thing by myself.
Come on, E, just say the word. Just say it with me. Cruising.
Cruising. Donnie, you know this ain't gonna never work.
It's gonna be funny. But you see how you said it right? Like you believe it?
I do believe it.
Alright. Act like you riding on a block in a Bentley. Say it like it's your own words. Loosen up.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
You recording?
Yeah.
Find me in the club.
Damn, I forgot. Hold up.
Donnie don't know his
Go
lines.
there. Donnie, I forgot. You never gonna work. Go from there.
Lines, he's never going at me. He don't know his lines, he can't go in the acting. You could be big in Madonna, just get in the gun and let's just roll. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". But
Alright, so those were all some really great movies. But you know what? I was really surprised that the movie Concussion wasn't nominated.
Creed was there, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were some other sports movies?
Yeah, what are some other sports things that came out this year?
Let's check out the Warzone for some sports movies. The best sports movies of 2015.
Hi, I'm Davis Baker here to talk with you about the best sports movies of 2015. First, let's start off with a great one, Creed. The movie Creed is about Apollo Creed's son, Adonis Johnson, who's now being trained by Creed's former rival, Rocky Balboa, who's played by Sylvester Stallone. If you haven't seen the movie Creed, check out the trailer.
You're not built for this. These boys coming here, they gotta fight for life. People die in the ring. Your daddy died in the ring. I don't know him. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
A great fighter once said, "It ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward."
See this guy here? That's the toughest opponent you're ever going to have to face. I believe that's true in the ring, and I think that's true in life. Now show me something.
Personally, this was the best movie of 2015, sports-wise, for me, because it really showed about overcoming adversity and always staying strong. And that was the best sports movie of 2015. We'll see you later.
This is Grace Gardner with your Razzie Review. Many people don't know what the Razzies are, so let's see what a few people at North Atlanta guessed.
I think the Razzie Awards are some like award show for like bad movies and stuff. So like a movie that like doesn't do well at all, and they're like, oh yeah, well I like this because I guess it was weird.
Razzie Awards are about raspberries. Does it have anything to do with like actual actresses or anything? Actual actresses and like famous people? I don't know.
The Worst Film Festival.
You're right.
Probably with confetti. It's like Mardi Gras, but like drunker. I don't know.
I think it's a new thing, like video games or YouTube stuff that they didn't do before.
Okay, I think the Razzie Awards is about, it sounds like this special games that is with girls that they compete against something, or it could just be a group thing.
The Razzie Awards is an award show for like the worst acting and the worst films, and I think they're actually called the Golden Raspberry Awards.
So I know the Razzie Awards got to deal with like movies and stuff like that.
A film festival. The worst like case scenario of films.
Yeah, the worst movie. That's it.
So as you can tell, many of those answers were very off. So let me tell you what the Razzie Awards actually are. The Razzie Awards are actually the Golden Raspberry Awards. It's an award that basically chooses the worst films of the year, the opposite of the Oscars. It gives all of the movies of 2015 a rank. Instead of giving them glory, well, They're basically saying you didn't do a good job. The Raspberry films of the year are 50 Shades of Grey and Fantastic Four. 50 Shades of Grey was nominated because it just appeases the masses. It is not a true film. I personally did not like 50 Shades of Grey because it romanticizes a relationship that we know is unhealthy and violent. And Fantastic Four was nominated because it has a terrible director. Well, that's what the Academy says. The worst actor is Jamie Dornan. He's also from 50 Shades of Grey. And following him is the worst actress, Dakota Johnson, the girl in 50 Shades of Grey. Well, I guess there's a lot of hate towards 50 Shades of Grey this year.
So Morgan, speaking of Oscars and awards, you know who won a really important award here at North Atlanta? Mr. Warrior, duh! So, you know, let's go see who won Mr. Warrior, because that's basically the Oscars of North Atlanta. Basically.
Stop. Check out the hooks. Alright, stop. Alright, stop. Elaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new adventure. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Where did I stop, yo? I don't know. Turn off the lights on and I'm go.
My name is Mercury. I'm the second hottest planet, the closest one to the sun.
The skittering feeling emanating from the touch of feet.
Next animal.
Z Y X W.
I was made for me.
To do just that. Miss Martin, I know you're out there, I can't see you. But are you my appendix? Because I got a feeling I should take you out.
I would end world hunger by getting everyone in the world more food.
Probably a bottomless stomach. I really like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My favorite thing would be the teachers. Wonderful people, wonderful.
I would say my philosophy is study hard, but love harder.
Water purifier, tinderbox, and satellite phone.
My ideal date? Well, nice person, could be anyone, male, female. The thing I fear most about high school, I think it's gonna be leaving my good friends.
I would go down to Pensacola, Florida. That's where I'm from. And because I'm used to country people, and down in Pensacola, there's a lot of country people.
Celebrity crush. I'm gonna have to go with Jennifer Lopez. Why? Look at her. She looks my age.
What was the happiest moment of your life?
I was born.
What will your greatest contribution to North Atlanta High School be?
Oh, that's easy. My dashing good looks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2016 Mr. Warrior contestants. Nicholas. Bishop. Isaiah. Nicholas again. Carson. Henry. Parker. Tyrone. Ezra. Alex. And Graham. Looks like the crowd favorite is, drum roll please, Henry Fitzgibbon! It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Our best talent, you guessed it, Nicholas Duro.
really deserves an Oscar.
Leo, but
No. You. For producing our 11 Stories news show. So here is your 11 Stories Oscar.
Allison, I don't know what to say. First of all, thank you, but
Of
most
course.
importantly, thank myself for all the hard work I do around North Atlanta. I don't think people really realize it, but I do a ton of work, if you didn't know. So first, well, actually, I'm gonna get to
Yay!